Thank you everyone for joining us. We'll get started with questions over here. We'll work our way around, okay? It's a large group today. I apologize in advance. Okay, thank you.
One question each, that's allowed, that's it.
Question to both of you guys. What was your one-on-one moment with Sync like after the game?
Well, mine actually happened during the game, and I think it was when she passed off her armband to me, and it was literally just says like Sync on it. Thank you, Sync. And just that was our moment where we got to hug, and I just thanked her for literally everything that she's done for the Thorns, for the organization, for women's soccer, for this team, and for tonight. You know, getting that goal for us was huge. Weaver's goal was huge. All the goals were fantastic tonight and much needed, and we're just excited to take that momentum into playoffs.
I cried. I was crying on the sideline, and she called me stupid.
That's about right.
Thank you. But yeah, I think it was just, I got really emotional because it was so fun to play with Sync, Soph, and I again up top. I feel like that's how we started our first year here, and we're ending her career with the three of us, and it was just super exciting and very emotional for me.
What was it like for both of you to see her score on the night?
I didn't think that her Orlando goal could have been topped, and then scoring tonight, I think just like the lead up to this game, all the things that were done for her, that we did for her, and so to top it off with a goal tonight is just kind of like the soccer gods were smiling down on us for sure.
I was so excited for her. I went nuts. I was running straight to her, and I remember her, Soph, and I just gave each other a big hug, and we're just like, we're so proud of you, Sinky. And she was just like, thanks, guys. It made me super happy.
Oh, sorry. I don't give it back that way. I think it was supposed to go that way. Who wants it?
Speaking of the goal, it did feel like you guys were doing a good job getting entries into the Angel City box, especially in the first half. Felt like Sync's goal kind of put them on the back foot, but what did it feel like out there?
Yeah, I would say I think there were times where it was just all of us were going together, and I think that was the biggest thing is we were all going together. There was not just one person in the box, there was 2, 3 people. People were covering from behind the I mean, it was just everyone was there and ready to go. So it was just exciting, and we were ready to go. We wanted it for Sync, and I mean, of course we're doing it for her, but we're doing it for all of us as well.
And then this felt like a very Portland game. It was raining, we had a Sync goal. What does that mean? Obviously tonight it's such a magical night, but then kind of going forward into the playoffs, what does this like energy mean for you guys?
I think in the NWSL you see these streaks and momentum is huge, and I think going into the playoffs having that energy and that momentum, it makes a huge difference. You look at teams in the past that have squeaked their way into playoffs and then have gone very far, if not have won the whole thing, and so we're going to take this energy into training and then figure out who we're playing because we know we're traveling. But yeah, I'm really excited, and I would not want to play us right now, that's for sure.
I think it was also a belief. I mean, we believe in each other. Every time we step in the locker room, if internationals are gone or anything, our practices this week when they were all gone was intense, hard, and we were after it, and we knew what we wanted, and they came back and they came to practice, and they're like, wow, you guys have been working. We're like, yes, we have. We want to win, and we want to go to playoffs. So I think it's just all the momentum we have right now, and we're excited.
For you, Morgan, you mentioned, you started your career with Sync. Obviously, you and Soph will be the ones sort of expected to take over that goal scoring mantle. What sort of lessons that you've learned from Sync would you take forward, next season in particular when you don't have her there, but you've had those times with her?
Yeah, I think for me personally is just, you don't have to strike a ball 100 miles per hour. That's the one thing I'll never forget from Sync. It's you just got to place it, and I think that's just something I always look at, and also just like playing for the badge. Something that Sinky's always said, and of course, excuse my language, but fuck Seattle, something Syncy has just ingrained in me, and I'm going to always take that and make sure it's always known.
Any other questions in the room?
Actually, Becky, this one's for you. Congrats on making playoffs, but I did want to get your reaction to Naomi Girma.
The brace?
Yeah.
I mean, it should have been a Hattie, right?
Right.
I love it. I love when defenders score goals. I think May can do absolutely everything, and so I'm like, she should have been a forward. She could play anywhere on the field. I mean, obviously she's a world-class player. So I was stoked, and so I was watching it, and I had to do it live afterwards, and we were just gushing about her because she really is a special person and a special player, and it was really lovely to see her get those goals.
You mentioned felt like everyone was really ready this week. Felt like the first half in particular was one of the best halves you've played all season. What is key to keeping this sort of performance going into the playoffs, knowing you'll be facing really tough competition that hasn't necessarily lost a lot?
I mean, to me, it's just what did we do tonight and how do we apply it to the team that we're gonna play. I think we had a good scouting report. We had to make some in-game changes. So I think that when we saw problems, because I think Angel City actually countered our press quite well in different spaces, and so being able to change in game, and the players were doing it, and then the staff even changed our formation a little bit. And so I think it's just like, it's taken a while for us to get to this place where we can make these in-game changes tactically, and I think that makes a huge difference. And so I think learn from tonight and apply everything that we can going into this next game.
I think also going off that is it's playoffs. Nobody's won, nobody's lost in playoffs. So it's basically, sounds kind of funny to say, but it's a start over of the season. And now it's, you win, you go on, you lose, you're out.
All right, I think we'll wrap it there. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.